Patrick CEO back in the house again, man. Look, hitting my stride in the office here, feeling pretty good. I think this is number 4. What's up with you? Look, talking about stuff I done right over 21 years ago that I still practice today, and I believe I came out pretty good, and I believe they'll work for you still, right? Because the methods and models of business are still the same as relates to how to start off right and do things in a good fashion, right? Got a good one for you today. Welcome back to the channel, by the way, subscribers, members. I can't forget y'all. I love y'all. Look, I showed humility as a newbie, y'all. I showed humility as a newbie in the business, right? The Bible says, yes, I'm going Bible on you, says, humble yourself and you'll be exalted, right? If you humble yourself, take a chill pill. You ain't all that. You ain't a bag of chips. You new to this. You don't know nothing. You green. You're a greenhorn. Learn some humility. It goes a long way, not just in business, y'all, but just in life, right? So look, as a newbie, this is what I did. I asked questions and stayed away from foolishness. Did you get that? I asked questions of things I didn't know, and that little chirping and mouth running, because some of these men is just like women when it comes to messiness. Ladies, I love you. I'm not saying all women are messy. That's not what I'm saying. All right. But, typically we know women are a little bit more into cattiness and pettiness than men. Okay. But we got some men that run their mouth and messy and keep stuff up and get on the ground in huddles and talk. And so I stayed away from the foolishness. Right? I learned quickly when you see a bunch of men on the ground huddling, they ain't all talking about how Patrick Mahomes threw the football last night or how Dion High stepped into the end zone. They ain't always talking about that. Sometimes they doing some hating. Sometimes they engaging in some foolishness, right? So as a newbie, I asked questions. I didn't engage. I ain't say I ain't stay. I didn't engage. I kept my ears open, listening to them talk they talk. But I was, my CB handle was Big Daddy C, in case y'all didn't know that. Called me Big Daddy, right? Town I'm from is called Clinton, so they call me Big Daddy C. And then they just shortened it up and just called me Big Daddy, right? So I would listen and find out what the lay is and what the play is, but I ain't engaged, because guess what? I'm a newbie. I ain't getting into that. I'm listening, but I ain't getting in the middle of that. But I asked questions of stuff I needed to know. Number 2, I respected the old heads who paid their dues. I respected the old heads who paid their dues. You got to do that, y'all. Them guys have been out here, grinded, made a way for us to follow them. Get them dudes respect, man. Don't step on them dudes. Don't try to knock them dudes out the way. It's your time to shine now and all this kind of stuff. Respect the old heads, man. If anything, you need to be getting in the conversation with them old heads and get them to talking so they can spread some of that wisdom on you, man. Because them old heads, you'll learn some stuff, partner. I'm glad I was a guy that grew up around older guys. And I gravitate even now as a 48-old man to older men. I always have. You get wisdom, knowledge, and understanding from them old men, I'm telling you. Them old heads. Respect the old heads, y'all. Don't disrespect them. Don't want to push them aside because it's your turn now. No, respect them old heads. When I started working other trucks with me, it was 2 old heads. All right? And so that's how I believe that helped me along the way. All right, so look, this video has been valuable to you. So far, hit the like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this video. Look, number 3, I took the straps and the less popular jobs to get a foot in the door, y'all. I humbled myself. Yeah, you don't think I used to see the other guys over here on the big money jobs or high paying jobs? Couldn't get on there. Wasn't no door open. But the CEO humbled himself. Took the straps. You know what straps is, huh? Straps is when everybody else take the good stuff and leave you the leftovers. I took the leftovers, y'all. Right? I took the leftovers, but what they didn't understand and that I know, God can take leftovers and make a 5-course meal. Talk, CEO. You're talking, son. God can take leftovers and make a full course meal. I tell you, he did it for me. I was able to pay my bill. Right? So don't be fretting and complaining and feeling all kind of way because you taking a lower paying job. You know they over here making $100, $200 more a day than you. Don't worry about it. Brighter days are coming. God can take the straps you got and make it stretch. You don't believe that? Can I go biblical on you? 2 fish and 5 barley loaves and fed 5,000. Don't tell me what God can't do with little, right? All right, so look, the less popular job, it got me a foot in the door. Because while that might have been less popular, that same company somewhere along the line go get a good job, right? And they go look out for you because the other guy wouldn't come. They go say, man, I'm going to get you because you hung in here with me and done this job, all right? Another thing, I accepted fill-in roles where I was needed. On the barge crew, guys used to offload barges. They had a crew of 6 guys. That was their positions, lock, stock, barrel. But then when barges would pop up at 2 different yards at the same time, them guys couldn't be in 2 places at the same time. So I would get a call. I got in pretty good friends with the foreman, the guy lead trucker. He would call me, fill in, Big Daddy got 2 days over here. You can go do that. Big Daddy got 3 days over here. You can go do that. I filled in graciously with no problem because I was humble. Last but not least, I thanked everyone as if it was half a day or $200. It didn't matter. Whatever that contractor gave me or whatever was referred to me, I thanked that person for what it was. Whether it was 4 or 5 hours of work or $200 a day, don't matter. I thanked them for what it was. Show some humility, y'all. You do not come in this business on the top shelf. You got to pay some dues. Humble yourself. Pay the dues. Learn the business. Your day is coming. Your time to shine does come. Country CEO, I'm out of here. I'm gone.